Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're starting a new series. A new series today, which is the Chat Chooses the Hero series. For those of you that are regulars on the Twitch channel, you know I've been doing Chat Chooses the Hero for about a week now. What do I mean by Chat Chooses the Hero? It's an event that I'm doing, leveling up my alt account. The alt account is a hidden MMR of 13k prior to the season, which means it has a starting MMR at around 9k. Which still gets top lobbies. Still gets to play against good players, but I want to level up the account so that I can do a lot of practice and not threaten my main account's MMR. Well, a side effect of Chat Chooses the Hero, because as the name suggests, Chat is choosing my heroes. We play a lot of garbage heroes. Chat likes to troll and say, Rat King, Chenvaala, blah, 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 blah. Well, for the next couple weeks of videos, I'm probably going to be pulling most content from these Chat Chooses the Heroes games. We're already, at the date of me recording this, 11k on the alt account. So it's not like they're bad lobbies. We're just playing weird heroes and trying to make them work in the game. Today we have Chenvaala, a hero that I swear is better than people seem to give it credit for. We have played 7 games of Chenvaala to this date with a 1.7 average. Obviously we've high rolled. Sample size 7 is not enough to determine if a hero is good or not. But here's one of the games. They all kind of play out a little bit differently. You buy some elementals, you use them to power level. You don't always commit into elementals. Sometimes you do and you go straight to 6. Sometimes you get menagerie. Sometimes you get taunt comp. Whatever it is, you just use the elementals as a stepping stone to basically be a pseudo version of Omu. And as Omu is a very one-dimensional hero but very strong because it can power level, so can Chenvaala. Just don't get baited into buying every elemental. All right, enjoy. Tempting. Just realized I'm in your lobby. Good luck, Tatsuma. Tatsumasa. Also terrible at names. Yeah, people are just really bad at identifying what hero is which. So, like, when you have a new skin, it gives you an advantage. It's pretty cool. This one. Oh, you're the best. 25%. Yeah, but my Ev is mediocre at best right now. I mean, like when they did Hook Tusk Dominate, I mean, she's mediocre at best. I agree. But that doesn't mean imbalanced. It doesn't mean they should change it. I'd like the level. If we roll and get an elemental, we high roll pretty hard. It's just worth it to take the shot. Otherwise, we just end up rolling and finding an elemental anyway. And we make it so that next turn we can double buy a level, which is fine too. Yeah, I mean, she's fine. My own performance with my Ev has been fine, but that being said, obviously small sample size for anybody that plays the game and has their own data. At top 1%, my Ev is showing where? High tier 4. 4.6 average. Range of Bigglesworth, Nas, Eudora. Like, this is a tolerable number. This is not tolerable. This right here. These are bad. But anything that falls in between like 4.7 and 4.3, we probably shouldn't be touching those heroes. They're relatively balanced. Yo, take care, Lord Dark Helmet. Be careful. They've gone to plaid. Oh, we should take Menace. It's a lot of power. That's like the 5th time that's happened to us. I pick up a unit, I put it on the, like, by the portrait, click again to buy it, and it just goes back to the tavern. What did I do to you? Why don't you want to be in my hand? Yes, we're Chenvaala. I understand. Elementals are good. But those aren't elementals. And we can't just like roll and try to take elementals. That's how you die. I just miss her. I think she's fine in the current meta. Like, she actually spikes on the right turns. She's a lot more risk reward, or higher risk for the reward you get off of her. And oftentimes you don't high roll and shoot for early 5 stars. It doesn't make her imbalanced. Interesting, usually. One day at a time. I see how it is. Just your casual, scary-looking Chenvaala. The molten Chenvaala. Volcanic, my bad. We want dragons. We be dragons. Here be dragons. Alright. Tempo it is. Domo? Seems really good. We're incentivized to buy elementals. In this type of situation, you could argue the attack on the rock is pretty good. I don't actually want these things. I want to line up more elementals. Like that one. When we play the first one, we discount the tavern tier to 2, which means we can buy Selly and roll on 4 and fill out our board. It's not bad. I think if they buffed her up to 4 cost reduction, she'd be playable. Realistically, how many times is the hero power buff in the game? It's the breakpoints that are more important. If you do 4, it makes leveling to 2 free if you find elementals early, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but you could do it on turn 2 doing Jeef curve. Maybe that'd be too strong. I'm not sure. It'd be a hard one to evaluate until you actually see it in action. It always comes down to, like, what are you capable of doing in this one that you weren't capable of doing in the others? I buffed up the rock once here because it is a ton of health and it has no attack right now. Give it a little bit of attack. It helps carry through the mid game. It's obviously not as permanent as a Divine Shield if we end up with like a pseudo Domo board. You suck. Bob? Bob? Bobby? Could be Arm. Could be Emissary. Arm doesn't seem terrible. Something like this. Hey, any advice in getting how to get back into the game? I used to be a priest mage, and now all the builds are trash. Are you lost? Wait. Nah, I'm being sarcastic with you, but I think you're, First of all, this is Hearthstone Battlegrounds. This is a completely different game than Hearthstone. Hearthstone Battlegrounds is a turn-based... what are we going to word it as? Auto-battler. A completely different game mode, which will not relate to what was the old version of Hearthstone. There are no priests and there are no mages. In fact, there's no fun either. So that's probably relatable to the old Hearthstone, but you know, there's just this a little bit of overlap. It's in the same game client. That's about it, to be honest. It's just a very, very different game. Yeah, those hits are not the hits. Turns out like a turn 6 or turn 5 Calicos, that's what it was, a turn 5, that's a little bit fast enough. Casually get all dragons by turn 5 with Calicos. This is pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if you want to play Battlegrounds, no better time than the present. And Battlegrounds itself My best advice if you're trying to get into it. You got to play the game to get better at the game. All right. Elementals are extinct. I swear. Sure. It's amazing. We somehow ended up in taunt comp. No early cleave, so we don't have to worry about this. Amazing. I'll leave in shame. Nah, it's just a different game. Obviously, I'm being a little bit of an asshole about the sarcasm on it because, you know, you just came in here out of the blue looking for actual advice, and I'm teasing you. Why not a second arm? Because it's too good. It's better. I really wanted the 2/2 buff. Because I didn't see it, honestly. I should have taken the second arm. I should have taken the second arm. Absolutely better. I got distracted. That's what I get for being sarcastic. Pity. How much would it have done? It would have been about 6 attack this turn and a pair. Just definitely worth doing. And if it value traded like that hit there, then it would have been a ton. This one. That's not it. That was the bad one. That was a good one. But still. Yeah, it looks like we're not really elementals this game. Chenvaala elementals allowed us a little bit of flexibility to level, but the game has really forced menagerie down our throat. This is where we are. This isn't awful. Still gonna make use of the tools that the game's given us. What's the game given us? Free gold, easy cycles, domo buffs. Yeah, the rock is something. Gotta keep the Chenvaala average in line. Honestly, this game isn't a bad game. Like, we don't feel weak, right? We're just not really an elemental board. We're really a menagerie board. Got a dragon, Kaboom bot, decent elemental. We're scaling off of Domo and scaling off of Armor of the Empire. And we get level for free next turn. That's something. Let's see what Maiev put up on the board. Not quite enough. You do like the scaling. The scaling's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Now we don't kill him, but kind of cool. It's a 1/1 for 1 gold. It's probably worth it at this stage of the game. 1/1 to a Divine Shield as well. Oh, it also gives us a discount, but that's pretty irrelevant this game. That's Wes. I haven't seen Wes in ages. All right, let's say we play Genie. Is there any world we actually go up? Any reason you don't do predictions? Yeah, because they're not useful. Because they're distractions, and basically nobody participates in them. And if you're a person that likes predictions, that's fine. I hear you. But you're a vast minority. Useful and having fun? Nope. They're not. The vast majority of people watch streams and don't participate in that stuff, and I prefer not to break my focus, and if it hurts my commentary, then it's just not something I want to add to the stream. Take it. No gamba. No gamba. Tavern Tiffus is pretty good. Yeah, we don't do fun in this stream. Exactly. We don't do fun. Nah, it's just a major distraction, and it constantly ends up with people having to interact with me, and I prefer ignoring you guys. He's crying on the inside. That's a lot of elementals. Sure, why not? We'll just make it absolutely free. Anything here? Man, imagine there being like a domo on any of these damn boards. Do we let that roll? Probably. I want Domo, or I want a level. Not sure buying anything for net 1 gold, or even gold. Yeah, maybe. The Domo scaling is not... This is not nothing. We're making a big minion off of just cycling elementals for the discount. All 300 of us are bored to death. I'm sorry, guys. I'll make it better. Next game, we'll pick a hero that is much rarer. Heroes that nobody plays. I know, you're getting tired of the same old Chenvaala. I get it. Variety is the spice of life, after all. That's on me. I should play different heroes. Could you hit left, please? That's not left. Left, please. That's also not left. Left, please. That is both right and left at this point in the game. Next game's Rat King. We've done a few Rat Kings. They're not great. One gold for a 2/2 buff. Okay, I wanted to buy you, but apparently you don't want to be bought. Is a triple useful? Probably not. I miscounted my gold. I was going to cycle this too. Or buy this up and then hero power. But I don't have the gold to do that. I want the golden brand, obviously. But I miscounted my gold. I thought I had 3. It threw me for a spin there for a second. I was like, why can't I buy that? Whoops. Golden Bran on Menagerie / Elemental board on 6 seems like a decent play. I don't know about you, but I'm also very amused by the fact that all we've done this game is do what Chenvaala wants to do, and it's just naturally built this minion and that minion by cycling everything else. Domo has built this minion, Arm of the Empire and Molten Rock together has built the other one. This game feels so easy. Well, it's because you guys are just all sleeping on the power level that is the powerhouse that is Chenvaala. It might be the end of the genie. I think it is the end of the genie. We're more of a menagerie board than an elemental board. We'll see what this is first. Is it sad when the worst minion on the board is Golden Bran? I don't have it in me, guys. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. It's not possible. I can't sell the Golden Bran the turn I make it. It can't happen, man. I'd rather not have the taunt, I think. I can't do it. Come on, man. Oh. All their stats walking away from Doma, I know. Like, we got a 3-3 to 2 different things here, which is something for keeping the Golden Bran, but it's definitely weaker this turn. But if we find an Amalgadon, it all pays itself back. Now we can bump as well, which is useful here, because he was showing multiple Divine Shields before. Wish we didn't bump. But for real. Could have sniped this. Left. Left. Oh wait, that's a good hit. That was something. Nice, and that was the best hit. Kinda. We never win, so it's probably not the best hit. We need to make sure this thing dies, but it always does. We just clear off all this shit. Then this kills here. Sure, just why not all spores? Jug and Mug are juicy? True. Tavern Tempest is kind of the nuts. Amalgadon's the hit, right? Amalgadon? Amalgadon! My friend! The fuck is this? What are you? I have the goldenness, the brands, and a menagerie board, and you can't get Divine Shield? Ah, we can still find the Amalgadon, or the module. We can still find another Amalgadon too. We can also play for Golden Amalgadon and Cycle Arm. There's still value. But come on, man. Make my life easy. Oh, sure. Just don't let me scale off the Arm of the Empire. Alright, never mind. I got baited. Good joke, Rag. Good joke. Good joke, dude. Totally jebaited. Oh, you got me. Totally got me. That was a 10 out of 10 debate. New bartender's funny. New bartender's funny, guys. He's got jokes. That's a lot of scaling. Not gonna lie. It's a lot of scaling. It'd be nice if you would have hit Gar. The rock needs to get attacked into more. I agree, but we can't change what happened. Nah. Meh. Meh. Sure. Could be another Malgadon. At the very least, we can just cycle whatever it is and have an open spot. Attack is okay. I would like... I guess we just take stats. Because that's the end of it, right? 1, 2, 3. We could put like 8 health on this. Divine Shield minion getting 6/6 is just better, right? You got this. Oh! Oh, that's a little better. Yeah, we're still gonna bump. There's a good chance he fixed the Amalgadon. On top of that, he still has another Divine Shield. And these guys have spores, so... he didn't fix the Amalgadon. This is what we're saying. Like, our best bumpers are actually kind of the Amalgadons too, because they drop the spores in front of everything. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Chenvaala is overpowered. We played 5 Chenvaalas that have logged, and the average we have with it is a 1.4. Oh, it's funny. Chenvaala is just sleeper OP, guys. Sleeper OP.